So we're told that PQR is a right-angled triangle. We're given the length PR is 8 and QR is 12. We've got to find the missing angle X, and we've got to give our answer to one decimal place. So we need to realise then that in this right-angled triangle we've been given the opposite side, and we've been given the adjacent side to the angle X. So opposite and adjacent are connected by the tangent formula. Tan of our angle will equal the opposite, which is 8, divided by the adjacent, which is 12. So I'll just write that formula out there for you in case you need reminding. Equals opposite over adjacent. So we now need to use our inverse tan, which takes us back from the ratio that we know, 8 divided by 12, to the angle we're trying to find out. So we need to enter tan minus 1, 8 divided by 12 into our calculator. So you can see I've inserted a screenshot of the calculator display, entering 10 minus 1 brackets 8 divided by 12. Got to round it to one decimal place, so that's going to be 33.7. The reason it changes from the 6 to the 7 is because the second decimal is 5 or greater, and it's 9, which is obviously greater than 5. So 33.7 centimetres. Now, sorry, centimetres, degrees, so let's quickly rub that out. That's the angle we were finding there. So 33.7 degrees, and that's the answer to that question 14. So in part B, we're in another right-angled triangle. We've been given an angle and a length, and we've got to find the missing side YZ. And just to keep it nice and simple, I'm just going to call that X. So if we look at YZ, YZ is opposite the right angle, and therefore it's the largest side. So our missing side is the hypotenuse, and then the side that we've been given to help us find it is opposite our angle, which is the opposite. So we've got the opposite and the hypotenuse. So the ratio we're going to need then is the sine ratio. So sine of 32 degrees is going to equal the opposite, which is 5, divided by the hypotenuse, which is our unknown. I'll just quickly show you that sine x, can look this up, is the opposite over the hypotenuse. So to find x, we can swap the x round with sine 32. This is how you do these questions. So x will equal 5 divided by sine 32. That's a little algebra trick that you can do. You could have taken the x over and written that here, and then you could have moved your sign underneath, but I've done two moves in one go. So now it's over to the calculator to finish the question. Now you can see I've inserted the calculator display, and I've got to write it to three, I'll get my pen, to 3 significant figures. So I look at the fourth significant figure, which is the fourth one in, and that's a 5. So that tells me I've got to round the third one up. So to 3 significant figures, we're going to have 9.42, and in the unit is centimetres. And that looks about right, because we can see that y to z is much bigger than y to x. So the answer is 9.42.